SuperForest. I'm SuperForester Carla, and I'm here with my dear friend SuperForester Vallie, who is here with us today to tell us about an exciting project she started called Feeding the Soul. So I'm really excited about this. I know SuperForest is really excited to get involved and help her out. So as a way to sort of get things started and introduce it to you, Vallie agreed to answer a few questions. So first, Vallie, do you want to give like an introduction or maybe a little bit of background, say what this project is and how it got started?
Sure. A group of friends, we all decided to take a self-expression leadership class, and it's very interesting because I never would see myself doing a humanitarian project on my own, but it was exciting. They asked you a question, what moves, touches, and inspires you? And so I really thought about my community does that for me. I'm surrounded by musicians and artists and people who love to cook and sit down at tables and break bread together and be in a really grateful, amazing setting. And so by doing that, I decided, well, let's step outside of that, and because our community goes further, and I thought I would really like to do something for a food-based foundation. And so there's so many people that are homeless, or people that would never thought they would be homeless, soup kitchens that are at their max capacity, and so I thought right here in my own community in Oceanside is Brother Benno's Kitchen. So we decided to do a CD and recipe book of family dinners and making the proceeds go to that foundation. But then we also decided to kick it off with an event. So our event is called Feeding the Soul, and it's going to be March 6th.
And this is a musical event,
right? A musical event. Mm-hmm.
So it's on March 6th, and do you want to sort of tell our readers who's going to be participating?
Sure. We have some local artists. We have Scott Cassidy, Jesse Payo, Elise Fisher, Don Mitchley, Make Peace Brothers, Dale Johnson, and Bushwalla, and many other friends that will probably sit in. And it's going to be at Link Soul, which is in Oceanside, and it's a brand new art gallery, and it's at 530 South Coast Highway, and it's at 6 p.m.
Okay. So I'm kind of curious, what has the planning process been like so far? And what has your biggest challenge been? Or was there anything that surprised you?
Well, I've never been, even though I own my own business, which, you know, running a coffee shop is really fun, and it's almost like a community clubhouse, so it's social and amazing, and it's cool. Never, ever have I thought that I would be a project planner, and so it's had some humbling situations, but all in all, it's been good. You know, I've never had to meet with graphic designers for flyers. I've never had to ask for donations, you know, for food. Getting the community involved has been really a challenge. But at the same time, people are so giving and they want to help. And even if it's in a small way, it's still so significant. And it just feels like it's like the pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. And it's really rewarding because I'm getting to make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for the SuperForesters at home, if maybe we wanted to get involved, I know you have the event itself, which maybe they could attend, but is there anything else they can do to participate?
Well, I definitely have an element to the event where we are really being conscious of the waste and what we're doing and recycling, and I really think that when maybe people could think about that, like when they have their next gathering, or if they want to participate in our event, maybe help us with, you know, keeping people conscious of what's going on, right. You know, and that's probably all I can ask, because, you know, it's just by word of mouth or by the websites and things like that.
Okay, and I told you about this before, but because I kind of see you as a role model of positivity, I was wondering if maybe you had any tips as to how you as an individual help in improving your environment, like maybe if you could talk about that, and if you have any tips for the readers as to how they can help, or I don't know.
Well, because I own like a community-based coffee shop, you know, one of the things is recycling. Even though we don't make a ton of money on this particular thing, we always offer a buck a cup, which is like, bring your own cup. Let us fill it up with coffee or tea for $1. You know, we really would like to eliminate a lot of waste. Be conscious of what you're doing. You know, like we try to always bring our water cups or bring our own coffee mugs everywhere we go, and also getting involved in your communities. You know, trying to shop at the farmers market and bring your own bags. You know, little things make a huge difference. And so I've even been known to like collect bags. And so when you know people are going to the farmer's market, be like, well, here, take some bags with you, or, you know, wherever you can collect them. It's like little things like that are going to make a huge difference.
Right.
You know, like when I see somebody that's walking out with an empty water bottle or something that's trash, I'm like, hey, we recycle. Like, don't be afraid to say, I'll take that for you. Because, you know, that could potentially just end up in a trash can or on the ground. And so it's like just making that little bit of effort, you know. You know, I don't know, I have a motto that says, be love, and my possibility in life is to be love. So, and it goes for everything. If we don't love our environment, if we don't love our community, if we don't lead that loving, helping hand, we're not going to get anything done. So I think everything like that just makes a little difference, you know, which in the big picture makes a huge difference.
Of course. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.
And I'll post more details on SuperForest as the date approaches. But March 6th, Feeding the Soul in Oceanside.
I'll see you there.